Hi everybody. Here today we are gonna be showing you the add-on called Mashup. Now, I'm a big fan of this add-on. Mashup is kind of unique in that it has a lot of different kinds of content, not just lots of content period, but lots of kinds of content. And I'll show you what I mean by that in a second. Here it is, Mashup. Let's select it. Mashup has a lot of interesting stuff. It can be a little confusing at first, but once you get the hang of it, what is this? Okay. Sometimes Mashup will play video before you start. It's kind of annoying. I'm gonna take a second here to show you how to change the view of something that you're looking at in XBMC. This is a general XBMC tip, which I'll probably include in another video in the future, but right now I'm just going to show you how to do it. So when you're in anything in XBMC, and you want to change the view, which right now is just a list with the icon on the side, when you are here, click to the right on your controller, whether it be the regular controller or the air mouse, and you see this view, and right now it says list. Just select it and you'll see all these different kinds of views that you have. For certain kinds of things, or just for certain preferences, you'll want one thing, and then for another thing you want another. I tend to like list, but Mashup is actually pretty cool looking in the wall configuration, which is this. I think this might actually be even what it's designed to be used as, but I have a default list, and now I put it into wall. It's a little harder to see what actually. See a little gray box around each thing I select? That's me scrolling through things. So here we have Mashup. Right off the bat, one of the best things about Mashup is this super search. This will let you search for anything across all different kinds of sources. Don't have to think about where to look. Just search across everything. Then you have just a regular search. Favorites, which are favorites within Mashup. I'm gonna have a whole video about favorites soon. Sorting by A to Z. New releases. Recently added. Featured. Most viewed. These are pretty standard categories. Most voted, which is not a thing you see too much. HD. So if you want to focus exclusively on HD content, you can go to the HD category. Movie genres, sort by year, watch history, things that you've watched through this. HD movies, which I guess is just more HD stuff. 3D movies, which is if you have a 3D enabled television, this will be very useful for you. I don't, so I've personally never used it. International, self-explanatory. TV, latest, sport, adventure. The things I'm going to be focusing on, besides just movies and TV, are these VIP playlists, which are really good, and then live streams, which is obviously live television, streaming television, not just watching video on demand, but rather stuff live. Kid Zone, which is good for kids. Documentaries, how-to guides, kind of like this one, and actually all kinds of little things here. But let's start off first with a super search. So let's select super search and just search for something. Okay, well, we need to pick whether it's a movie or TV show, so let's go TV show. What should we search for? How about this? Old show. So here it's going to take a little bit, and here we go. So we have two different ways to watch this. Watch series and 2+, which if you might notice our other add-ons, Mashup is kind of collecting all those things into this one super search. So let's try this one. There you go, season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Mashup has pulled from this source 2 plus to let you watch all this. So let's just pick any random episode. So here we are with a source list. It actually seems to all be from GorillaVid. Just pick the first one. Always the rule of thumb, just pick the first source. It will work almost all the time. And if it doesn't, just go to the next one. Sometimes if something doesn't work, just try it again. Might be just... Okay, unable to resolve that link. Oh. You see, I tried it twice and it started. Don't know why that happens sometimes, but as you can see, it works. If it doesn't try once, wait a second, try it again. And there we go, we're watching that using something that comes from 2 plus that we've searched through Mashup. So you can see that the Mashup super search is a super powerful tool to find stuff. If you're getting frustrated with some other add-on for whatever reason, go to super search and search it through there. Maybe you'll find it. As you'll see here, it reverted back to list. This is kind of a little bit of an annoying feature of XBMC that doesn't always save your view. So let's just go back. Let's just click right again on the directional pad of your remote control or your air mouse or keyboard if you're using a keyboard, and just put this back to wall. Okay, so we just did a super search. Now let's look HD releases, movies by year. This is all movies, and if you go into those, you'll see that it's very similar to other add-ons. There'll be tons of stuff, tons of sources for each stuff, and some of the sources will be the same sources that you'll find on other add-ons. But in reality, this should be kind of a one-stop shop for a lot of stuff that you want to watch. Just to give you an idea, let's go to featured movies. See what's being featured here. Right, so here's this stuff. If you want to see what this looks like, you can go back. You can, again, click right, go to the right on your directional keys, and then put this into posters, and then you can scroll through it like this. Or if you want to go back to that menu where you switch the views, you have to kind of go all the way to the end of this list. Right. There you go. Okay. Let's see. That's wall. That kind of looks like Netflix. I don't like that view. Here's an interesting view that gives you the description and the thing. That's a little too big for me. This I don't like at all either. Nope. Maybe. That's okay. People either tend to like list, posters, or wall. That's really what it comes down to for the most part. So you see this list and then you go to the next page. Mashup works by showing you page after page, so you get 30 movies at a time. It loads it up each time you go to it. And now, yeah, you see it's not keeping the view. That is an unfortunate feature of XBMC. There might be a fix for that soon. Using the Droid Box Pro's Updater app, I'll definitely be pushing that to you guys once it's available. So just a little plug for that. Um, tons of stuff. Pick something you want to watch, and it will be more or less just like any other add-on. Select it. Here are your sources. In this case, it's all DVD quality, not HD from this particular thing. If you've seen in other videos, you'll know that there's a couple of add-ons that specialize in HD. Mashup does too. See here, they have the HD movies category and the HD releases category. But now I'm going to show you two more things quickly. VIP playlists, which I like a lot, and live streams. So let's go to VIP playlists. So here we have a couple of names, which are just some people here. Hacker Mills, More Power, Style. These names may not mean much to you, but they're kind of respected aggregators of content. They make a lot of cool lists. I like More Power and Style 2014. So let's go here. More Power is not inclusive for Mashup. Okay, didn't know about that, but apparently More Power is not on Mashup anymore. Whatever, no big deal. Let's go to this one. And so you see here, 2014 HD movies, 2013 HD movies, 1080p, which is super high definition. Obviously, that's gonna take a while to load those movies, so beware. 3D box sets, FIFA World Cup, that's going on right now. Kids in animation. So these are lists curated by this particular guy that's well respected for these things. And sometimes you just want to watch one of these playlists. So I don't know, World Cup. If I'm not mistaken, these are going to be live streams. I don't know, I haven't checked this yet. Just let the list load. Okay, well these games already happened, so either these are live links that are no longer live or recordings. Not sure, but as you can see, these are updated daily and weekly. All kinds of cool lists, 80s movies. Some people want to watch something like that. Well, this is a long list, 165. So why don't we cancel that for now? It might take a little too long. But there you go. So there's some cool playlists in Mashup where you can find some interesting stuff. So the last thing we're gonna do here is live streams, which is a pretty cool. This is not the only add-on that has live streams, but it has a good collection of live streams. So here we have different categories. You'll get familiar with these eventually. Live Station is a thing that has a lot of news. iLive has a lot of good stations. I'm not sure what Castaldo is. Music by country. This is very useful for people. KM05, K1M05 streams, which is another respected content poster. And Style, the same guy that we just saw. So as you can see, lots of stuff. Let's just try iLive, because there's a lot of good streams there. Okay, all entertainment. Let's go sports. Eventually I'm going to show you the Sports Devil add-on, which is really the add-on people use for live sports, but this one has some good stuff too. Did I pick sports? This is not sports. Fox Sports Asia. Okay, let's try Entertainment English. So here are some channels. BET. When it says The Simpsons or something, it just means a stream that is just playing these shows, kind of like a TV channel that just played that show. So if you want to watch a lot of Seinfeld or something, watch the Seinfeld channel. So here we have channel CBS, TBS, Disney, Spike. Let's find HBO. There you go. No need to tell you that's a pretty big deal. So that started surprisingly quick. So definitely very powerful. That's just the live stream there. If you want to watch that. So there you have it. Just a little bit of all the stuff that you can do with the Mashup add-on. This add-on is really cool. You can go exploring around to see all the stuff that it has. And yeah, so have fun with that one. Thank you for watching and enjoy.